Hey everybody, it's Andy aka Max Ryder. We are back with another Minecraft live stream in the GopherCraft server. Let's see where I left off last. Oh my god, no! Well, at least it's morning. We have some traveling to do first. I apologize for that. This is a castle that is being worked on by Scody Garbitas, mostly Scody Garbitas and Steel Douglas design. Oh no, hey everybody, it's Andy aka Max Ryder. Sorry about that. I forgot to turn off the sound on my my stream. Ooh. Here is the lovely throne room. I can't get distracted. So we have to find our way back to... Actually, no. I have to look aside here for a moment. Find out... Minecraft. Find out what the recipe is for sea lanterns. Hey, Xmod's here. Hey, Xmods. Okay. There's a picture. That's all I need. And we're off! So I need to make a few sea lanterns for Christmas Town, and then what we're going to probably do is go down into the basement and work on getting the basement kind of set up with a few chests and such, and then we will be what the heck? What? This is a terrible place. Whew. And then we will what I say? Sea lanterns first. Then we're going to go in the basement. We're going to work on walls and stuff and get some. We're going to move stuff down into the basement, and then down in the basement, we're going to use that space in order to make concrete. And work on walls to turn the Christmas chalet into Christmas Town. So that's our plans. We'll see how much of that we get done. I'm going to go to Abby's first. I do not use Scody Garbitas' thingy. Ooh. No, his portal, because the portal path that he has set up in the nether, oh, okay, I was wondering what I was seeing over there, is terrifying. It's like a one wide thing of netherrack, and it's terribly dangerous, so we're not going to use that. So we're going to go to Abby's portal and use that. I don't know who's watching. We got 4 people. Wow. I don't know if Aaron is still here or not. He said, wanted to wish everyone a happy... This is not where I want to be. This is not a good place. Wanting to wish everyone a happy weekend. Lunch almost over before class for me. So Aaron couldn't be here. I thanked him for stopping by. I don't think he's still here, but he might be. And I've got Xmods, so there are, and myself. So there's at least one other person watching. Who's watching? Say hello in chat for me. Or not. That's up to you. There's no obligations here. I have actually had a pretty good week. Surprisingly. I feel like I got some stuff done. I got a bit of writing done this week. I got working on my Patreon. Got a bunch of stuff scanned that I wanted to have scanned, which was a good feeling. Whoa! Ow! Oh, my eye! I don't know where I am. I have a general idea. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? There's a freaking zombie spawner out here. What in the world? I've run by here before. That's some good stuff. I'm going to take some of it. Yeah, I'll take this armor. I like horse armor. I don't want that. What the heck? That is crazy. Let's mark it real quick. Surface zombie spawner, huh? Oh, I guess I don't need to do that. Can I make this jump? Yeah, I can make this jump. That is crazy. Alright, if I put a marker right about here. One more. Light it up. Come back, I'll put a tower up here later. Let's... Last time I did this... Oh, it was last live stream, and then there was a freaking endermite up there. Whew. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Okay, so I got a lot done this week. Got my Patreon. Okay, there's... Oh, we're too far south. No wonder. Ah, it's right near Abby's place. Okay, we're going to take this armor back. This horse armor back. Because this is... I didn't realize we were... I thought Abby's was still a ways off, so... But this is right near her house, so we're going to leave... We're going to leave this stuff for her. We've lit it up. If she wants to do something with it, she can. Abby, I don't know if you're watching. If you are, I'm leaving you that horse armor. Because this is really close to where your house is. See, I thought I... He never escaped from the horrible hole in the ground. Okay. I thought her house was still a ways that way, and then I had to cross the sea and everything, but I went further to the south, and thus avoided all of that. Oh, God. Ow! Keep interrupting myself. So Abby, due south of your house, there's a zombie spawner if you want it. There's a little bit of goods in there. I got the Patreon stuff done. I've got pretty much everything scanned that I'm going to upload next month, which was like 10 hours of work. Now I just need to upload it. Quit saying And I also have gotten work started on Valentine's in Innsmouth, which is a scenario that I want to run. That's kind of a follow-up to several scenarios that we've played. Christmas in Kingsport and Halloween in Dunwich. And I got a little bit of work done on that, kind of an intro and an idea where I want to go with it. Haha, Abby's Portal. Quick, take a drink. I am drinking cream today. Cappuccino rules everything around me. Oh God, I gotta move. Abby's Portal's not completely safe, so. It is a cappuccino stout. Jeez! Infused with, what is it infused with? Donut infused cappuccino milk stout is what they call it. It's okay. It's not as good as I was thinking. I was thinking it would be a really rich, coffee flavored milk stout with a nice sweet kind of aftertaste to it, and it's not. It's not very sweet at all. Which, if something says donuts on it, it should be almost ungodly sweet. Okay, we have to go. We got to go here. No, wait, no, we don't. We're heading for the aquatic temple. Because I want to make a few sea lanterns, both to light the interior of the basement of the Christmas house and the area around it. Instead of torches, I'm going to try to use sea lanterns, then put snow around them strategically, so it doesn't necessarily look like any of the snow is missing, because I'll be putting extra there. So you guys are all along for the ride. Anyway, I also got working today, actually, and this is something I started before. I've got a Down Darker Trails campaign I'm starting, and that's a Call of Cthulhu game that takes place in the Wild West, and mine will be starting in 1875. So I've been kind of getting ideas together, and I've got kind of an overall story arc typed up. Like, here's what's going on as far as like what people are trying to accomplish, the bad guys. And that's done if not typed up. And so today I went looking to figure out what the first scenario was going to be for sure. I've got a few, and I'm going to go with kind of a more generic scenario for this one called The Evil Gun, or The Evil Gun. The Evil Gun? The Evil. The Evil. The Evil. The Evil. I can't remember how you're supposed to pronounce it in the case of a vowel versus a consonant. But anyway, so I've been looking through that today, figuring out where it takes place, which is a village of Yellow Flats, Arizona. This is a weird lighting thing right here. My nose is suddenly all messed up. Hold on. Sorry. Anyway, so here's our road to the underwater fortress, aquatic temple, whatever it's called. We're here. Oh. I think I've seen this since they did all this to it. Wait. Okay. Let's see what we got. What do we need? We need half and half of prismarine crystals and prismarine shards. There's not many prismarine shards. That's kind of annoying. I wonder if people have put sea lanterns together I can just take. No. Okay, shards. Oh, come on. Seriously? That's actually really annoying. Huh. Well, shoot. That means we have to hang out here for a little bit, because I need a few sea lanterns. So, today I worked even more on that. I can't believe there are no shards in here. This is so annoying. Who is taking all the shards? watching everything else. Well, I guess I am now. Let's see, how does this go? This is a cross section and then a... So this goes... that. And then this goes like this. That is correct, sir. I have 11. Is it raining? I'm surprised. Oh, I guess I can hear it out there. In here, I won't be able to. Look at the roof here. I love how the I love that how that pattern emerges as you walk away. You don't see it when you're under it, but it's everywhere from these sea lanterns. I think it's kind of cool. So we're gonna piddle here while I talk a little bit more. Xmods, frowny face. Was it you that took all of the shards, Xmods? Curse you! Oh crap! There's a lightning storm. Santa 93 is here and says hello, everyone. I'm alone on this server. I'm not that mad. I'm annoyed, and that's okay. I'm gonna stick around here till we get some shards, and I'll make a few more sea lanterns, maybe half a stack. Oh, we might as well. But there's plenty of fish. Yeah, there is. Holy, holy, holy. This is cooked too, isn't it? Well, we will take some cooked fish to supplement our diet. Why am I hearing a zombie? Why am I hearing a zombie? Whoa. Hopefully nothing will catch fire that's necessary. Xmod says, no, it wasn't me. Well, why are you frowning? I wasn't blaming you. I was just yelling. That's what I do. These guys are coming in pretty good, though. So the terror! I wonder if that's zombie spawn because of lowered light levels due to the storm. Or if there's something underneath here. How deep are we? 31? Yeah, there could very well be some tunnels under here somewhere. Oh, now I see what happened to all the prismarine crystals. Now I see. That's where they are. Let me go look. Let's go look for this zombie. So I got working on that again today. Now today I figured out where Yellow Flats, Arizona was, which I get really attentive about, like. He's got to be underneath here somewhere. There's got to be some caves or something around here. Where was our entrance to the caves? Oh, they got rid of that too. There was a cave entrance around here somewhere that led to caves. I wonder if, in covering it up, some torches were removed and so stuff is spawning down there now. Anyway, I got working on that today. Wave to Sienna from Xmods. I love watching them die. I hate these things so much. Mainly because I'm scared of them. So I figured out a way to connect it to the story arc a little bit, because I only want a tenuous connection at first. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to keep coming back to the story arc every now and again before moving on to individual scenarios. And I found a few scenarios online for the Wild West. I'm going to have to adapt some more. There are some that Deadlands has some that I think I can use. I found like 3 of the Dime novels have kind of neat ideas that I think I can steal. And I can use little towns in those, and then adapt them to Call of Cthulhu fairly easily. And then there's a lot of these guys. Where else did I find some? I found a couple of other, like Wild West, some BRP. There's some basic role-playing game stuff that kind of works the same way. No, that's not right. Let's try this again. It's these guys. Some BRP stuff works pretty much the same way as far as there's some Old West and Weird West stuff that I'll be able to use. Xmod says there's a sea lantern on the wall that leads to a cave. A sea lantern on the wall. Sea lantern on the wall. Okay. I kind of feel like going up. How do I get up? How do you get out of this place? You don't, do you? A sea lantern on the wall. Yeah, there's got to be caves underneath here. Wall? Inside the temple or outside the temple? Whoa, lightning strike. That'd be cool if it had left behind a skeletal horse. So I've got some. I got maybe a dozen or so scenarios. Sienna says I accidentally remembered it was Saturday, and I saw you're streaming through pure coincidence. Oh, thanks, man. I do appreciate you stopping by. There's no sea lanterns on the walls down here. Let's go up and take a peek. It's still raining. Stop saying I've got maybe a dozen that I'm gonna try to like shoehorn in, and then there's a couple of actual official ones, and not much more than that. The Old West did not. Oh, they took down the. Took down the thingies. Let's go over here towards the beach house, and we'll see if we can see any horses. Skeletal horses. I don't see anything. Sienna says, been playing way too much Subnautica and messed up my sleep cycles. Well, it'll do that. You can't play too much. So I was kind of glad to get a little bit of an idea of where that's going, and now I've got pictures to try to find online in order to, zombie. Take a peek from up top here. Whoa! There was a near hit. Hope it didn't light anything on fire. Oh, it's right there. No horses, though, doggone it. Oh, whoa, what's going on? Oh, that's right. This is a savanna biome. There won't be any rain. And I don't know if there'll be any lightning. Will there be lightning in a savanna? Is there lightning in a savanna biome? Can anybody tell me? So only real hope is it'll hit out there. Maybe some of these little islands. Huh. Huh. Whoa! We're going deep. We're going down. Stupid skeletons. I hate them. I hate them so much. Jerks. Alright, let's head back down and see how many shards we can get. I really thought there would be plenty. I did not expect to have to worry about gathering materials, but, oh well. Mods, I've still not seen any kind of a sea lantern on a wall. It's not out here. The caves would be in this direction, I would think. Because we came in... Where did we come in this place? Came in up there, so the caves are kind of off this way. Right there, let's look in here. Well, I was able to finish the entire game in 3 or 4 days, says Sienna. Okay, what do we got? Give me all your lovely, lovely shards. Oh my god. Just die, you bunch of awful, awful things. Where have all the sea lanterns gone? Okay. So that's my plan for that. And I feel like I'm getting some stuff done. I was in like this funk because... Oh, I forgot. I went out last night. The Appalachian State University Nerd Network had a, there's half a stack. I don't think that's going to be enough. Yeah, you see it would be right down there in that area somewhere. The Appalachian State University Nerd Network had a winter bash, and I was afraid it was going to be a lot of dancing and that kind of thing. And what it turned out to be was a bunch of people sitting around. They were playing Cards Against Humanity in this weird way where somebody would pick 2 cards, and then they would say those 2 cards to someone else, and that person had to figure out a story, make like a situation, a scenario, make something funny out of it. It was a lot of fun. And then they were playing this game where you're trying to jump across, but you place traps. I don't remember the name of that one either. Excuse me. Xmod says maybe Kalen removed it. Oh, that might be too. It's not that important. Yeah, these guys are dying. That's fantastic. And then we did like a, I forget what it's called, what Ben called it exactly, but it was basically, they had a bunch of wrapping paper and ribbons and stuff, and three of us, we got into groups, and some of us acted as like designers, and the other person was the model, and we made outfits for them. And unfortunately, one of the guys who was made into one of the judges was, him and I got into it, a little bit, but then he and two people had made their outfits to look like warrior kind of things, and so, which was kind of cool, but then it turned into, we did Amber Lynn, and we made her more of a, we called her a multicultural, no, she was a geisha, she was a two-nation geisha, that's what we called it. And so we were going for like a geisha look, which it turned out pretty cool. I liked it. There's a video up, and you can see some pictures of her, and pictures and some of the other two as well. But she, like, after she modeled, she ripped it off to set herself free. It was part of our whole little premise of women need freedom. Quit restraining them. Quit being those people who do that. And so then it was like, whoever has the most of their costume left on at the end wins. And I don't know where those rules came from. Nobody does. The guy who got into it with me, I guess. But anyway. No! Okay, we might as well gather this stuff. And put them over in the chests over there. Oh, jeez. I think you should make sea lamps out of just the prismarine crystals. There we go. And it was a lot of fun. It was really nice. I walked Amberlynn to her car afterwards because I don't trust anybody not to hurt my friends. And actually was very glad that I ended up going, because I was very trepidatious and feeling fairly antisocial. No, what's it called when you don't like hanging out with people? What's the term I'm looking for here? Introverted. I was feeling introverted. That's the word. And I was just like, I'm just going to go, and I'm going to be bummed because people are going to be dancing, having a good time, and I'm going to be all, And it wasn't like that at all, and I had a great time, and I'm super glad I went, and it helped me, because lately I've been feeling kind of like a burden, and like people would be just as happy without having me around, that kind of stuff. Which is not a good word. I've been just all like, meh. So, it was good. I'm considering maybe starting a hardcore playthrough of Subnautica and recording it on my channel. But I haven't made up my mind yet, and I wasn't exactly able to complete one playthrough without dying. Yeah, but here's the thing. Sienna. Watching someone fail at video games is pretty much is a lot of times more fun than watching them succeed. Because when you watch somebody just breeze through something, it's kind of like, oh, okay. But when you watch them get killed and be like, and kind of over the top, just kind of go crazy with it. It can be a lot of fun, and it can be very funny. So, I think if you want to do it, and you think you'll have some fun doing it, you should do it. Simple as that. Even if you're not very good at it, who cares? It's not about being good at things. It's about having fun doing them. Are there any shards in here? Oh my god. Alright, we're going to kill another 5 minutes or so getting these things, and then we'll head out. So it's actually been a fairly good week, which is a nice change of pace for me. I feel like I've gotten a few things done. Once I'm done here today, I'm going to go bake a cake. Amberlynn's birthday is today, so I want to bake a cake for her to bring it to the game tomorrow. And then after that, I'm going to try, I should have sobered up by then, so I'm going to try to work a little bit more on the Down Darker Trails, the evil gun. Start getting that scenario kind of worked up, start trying to figure out. I kind of want a list of, if you're this character, here's what's going to draw you to the area. As far as, in Call of Cthulhu, people make characters of all shapes and sizes. You might have a hobo with a rich guy in the same party, and sometimes it's really hard to get them together. Well, I want the story arc to kind of pull them together, and then I'm also going to try to figure out some kind of an organization in San Francisco that might help, like send them out like, oh, we want you to go do this thing now. Why don't you go do this thing now? Why don't you go do this thing? So it's going to be less, I did a poll, and I asked my players what they wanted. Why are you not breeding? I too close? What's going on? Am I too far away? I asked my players what they wanted, and 1870s got more votes than present day, because I don't think present day didn't get any. And then having a group organization got a vote over no votes for just people getting together however they get together. And so I'm going to try to establish some kind of an organization in San Francisco. If you guys want to throw some ideas, I would love it. Because in Briscoe County Jr., I watched that series. It lasted one season. It was a lot of fun. And in that, there was a group of robber barons who had contracted the services of Briscoe County Jr., who's a bounty hunter, to stop criminals because it was hurting their businesses, which I thought was a really nice way to kind of have, if you didn't know how to get your characters involved in a story, have them get sent to get involved in the story. And so I want something like that, but I don't want that exactly. And so I'm trying to figure it out. Hardcore has permadeath, which can be really scary, but I also like the idea of the challenge, says Sienna. This is annoying. Why are they not... Xmods, why are they not breeding? Am I in the wrong place? Do I need to walk away? Or is this just a lull? Should I be expecting these kind of lulls? Is this something I should expect? And for those of you who are interested in my tabletop RPG Let's Plays, or actual plays, last week I put up What Rough Beast, and we're supposed to finish that tomorrow, that scenario. That is a... Something terrible is happening in 1929, Alabama, in the boonies of Alabama. So more videos should be going up tomorrow night. I will be losing my monetization mid next month because I don't have the hours. So, which sucks, but what are you gonna do? I was really angry at first, and I've kind of like come to accept the fact that it is what it is, and even making my pittance on YouTube. Whatever. Anyway, it's a little ridiculous. So anyway, back to the original topic. I want some kind of a group in San Francisco that can gather these people together. But I have also, a lot of these television shows and sitcoms and all that stuff, you have characters that come in repeatedly, time after time, or they show up once in a while as guest stars and that kind of thing, and then they're part of the story. And I'm going to do that too. Just coincidentally, boom, people are going to get together. I think I think I can make that work in this kind of a game, in this Wild West kind of game, and I think that people will enjoy it. I'm also going to ask my players to do player histories, to say, to give me some information about their player, some background information, so that I can kind of play around with that as well, because I've enjoyed doing that in the past. I didn't do much of that in my most recent Call of Cthulhu game, as it was more just about the scenarios, as opposed to the campaign, unfortunately. And it should have been about both. And I think we got enough. I think we're going to just make do with this. Let's get rid of these. We will put our few shards that we have left back here, even though the rest are all... If I find one of these is full, I'm going to be so angry. Okay. Okay, let's head back. Goodbye, Awful Evil Fish 58. I hope that'll be enough. It's almost nightfall, which is not a good thing. So so that's the plan. And then there'll be times when it'll be like, you're a bounty hunter, you've heard about, this person that you're chasing, John Valentine and his gang, because they're going to be my main antagonists as far as that goes, or the main gang that people want gone and that the bounty hunters can go after. You've heard they're in this area, so you can go look. Other people can come for different reasons, and I don't know. I'm trying to think of more creative ways for the party to get together, rather than, you've heard about something weird, what do you do? Oh, let me gather my friends together. Try to see who I can get together. That was weird. It must have been my imagination. It looked like the hearts and the armor were just gone for a second. What are you going to do? Gather your friends together. Let's go up and check out this thing. Because that was pretty much how I was handling it almost every time, and I need to mix it up a little bit. And there might be a few times when they're like, you've heard about this thing going on. What do you want to do? Oh, I want to get some help. But other times it's more going to be like, okay, you end up here. Coincidentally, you happen to be in the same area, but for a totally different reason. Something like that. It's not as realistic, but I think it'll be more interesting in the long run. And the fact of the matter is, it's a pretty small world. You run into people you don't expect to run into, in places you don't expect to run into them, coincidentally. And I think we can work on that to make it actually something that something that'll work in the game. At least I'm hoping so. Run, run and jump, run and jump. We're running and jumping. Alright, so we're going to head for the basement first of the house, because it's going to be nightfall shortly. If it's not already. I think we can make it. We're going to try to make it. Let's eat some fish on the way. You guys are awful quiet. Only 4 people watching. I think one of them is me. But thanks for coming, guys. I do appreciate it. I've just been kind of jabbering on today. Oh, we gonna be dark soon. I don't think we're gonna be able to make it without danger. Max danger. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. Hope that was a chicken down there. And not the dreaded white creeper. I'm gonna wait. I see Sienna has made a comment, but I'm gonna wait until we get there. Because I do not want to take my eyes off the screen at the moment in the fear that something will turn up, will blow me up, or blow up the road, blow up all my beautiful snow. Oh, it is really dark. I'm so dumb. Just run. Pretend nothing can go wrong. Run and jump! Oh! Spider, sorry. I worked myself up so much to be all like scared that okay, we've not worked on this since the last time, which was two ago. And I think it looks great. But we need to take out the floor is that's perfect. I don't know if we need this many torches. Oh, God! Jeez. That hurt a lot. Okay, let's see. Those new monetization rules are not making it easier for small YouTubers, eh? I hope you can still make videos and live streams, though, because I really enjoy your Minecraft content. Thank you, Sienna. I am going to continue. At one point, I was just like, oh, why should I bother? I will probably not put up quite as much content. GopherCraft might take a hit. Scody and I are supposed to get together Tuesday to record the next month's Minecraft Hardcore Challenge. But here's the thing, and maybe this is... Hey, 1 Mini E is here! Hello! She says the other one is me. I've just not really been talking. Sorry, that is okay. You don't have to talk, 1 Mini E. Thank you so much for stopping by. Haven't talked to you in forever. Aaron Fate says, hello! Oh, we got 5! Woo! Santa says, well, hello there, Minnie. It was a while since I last saw you. And hi, Aaron. Okay, so at first I was like, but the fact of the matter is, I have been... Oh, these are 8s. Yeah, we need to get some more light over here. How far between? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's do... 2, 3. Yeah, we'll do this. Wait, let's get this out of my inventory. I don't need this here. Do like this and like this. I was kind of getting to the point with GopherCraft where I'm forcing myself to put videos up, whether I'm feeling it. 1, 2, 3. Wait, these are only 3 in between. 1, 2, 3. How far to the wall? 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. That'll work. So some of the videos I'd be building stuff and I'd be talking about whatever, not necessarily anything that was of any interest to anyone, even myself. And that's an issue. I feel like I was trying to get my content up to the point where it was suffering because I just wanted to get content up. And this is this whole demonetization thing might be a nice okay, we're gonna move all this stuff. I think we're gonna move all the gear to the basement. Because we've got some junk in various chests. This is full of dirt. This is gonna be kind of a work episode. Anyway, I feel like I was getting a little complacent, and I was like, well, I don't have anything to talk about. I don't really feel like recording. but I should, so I have content up, and it turned into more of that then. I'm really jazzed because we're building this thing today or whatever. And I was having trouble. There's been some talk of a server reset, and that'll help a little because if I have to start over... Ooh, pardon me. If I have to start over... Oh, no. What am I going to build out of later? Let's make chests out of this stuff because... Let's see. Let's just make some chests first and see how it goes. Dirt for the dirt chest. And I think I was starting to just try to get content up for getting content's sake, as opposed to, hey, I really want to talk about this today, or I really want to construct, or I really want to build this thing. Oh! There, see? Why does my computer keep doing that? Every once in a while, not very often, and that was a short one, it'll just lock up for a few seconds. I don't know if the stream jigged. Let's take a look. Why is this so awful? No, I can get up to 720. Alright, let's see. Here I go. Down the steps and freeze. It's just Minecraft. It's not the stream. Okay, that's good to know. Aaronface says I come play too. My monitor has a line of dead pixels on the way to get a new one while I call for warranty service. Oh, I'm sorry, Aaron. That sucks. Minnie says, hey, Sienna, yeah, I've not really been on that much, but I was looking through old videos recently, watching one of Max and Scody's videos, and it made me miss it. Aw, thank you. I'm glad. We're doing Scody and I are doing hardcore challenges again, and I usually get pretty drunk beforehand, so I'm quite entertaining. Aaron says reset isn't until 1.14 now. We haven't even got 1.13, right? I'm fine with that, too. Minnie says, although I haven't been on Minecraft in so long, a lot of stuff I've never seen before. Have you seen this? See this chest in my hand? Well, it's empty, but look what it can do. And now I'm carrying all that stuff. Oh, isn't that cool? Well, tell you what, Minnie. You're not a part of GopherCraft, but I tell you what, I've known you for years and I trust you. And if you have an interest in getting back into Minecraft and would like to be on a server with other people, although there's not a lot of people on GopherCraft a lot right now. It's been kind of sparse, but if you have an interest and you would like to come on and play, let me know, and we'll get you on. All right, let's see. I don't know if I've made you that offer before. If I haven't, then I'm a terrible person. Oh, okay. Here's a question I want to ask y'all. Should I run this lip around the front of the fireplace? I'm kind of the opinion no. But I could do that. I just realized that. Let's make some chests. Let's use about half to start and see where that gets us. Let's make 16 chests. I don't think I need that many. Alright, so we need... I'm going to put these chests here and here. Okay, yeah, that's good. So we could do... Let's do one across the room from there. Alright, yeah. That might be enough to hold everything that's in this house right now, actually. Aaron says it's okay, I wanted a second screen anyway. Oh, that's cool. You can use your crap screen for just stuff that doesn't matter, and then you can use your good screen for gaming. That's a good idea. Minnie says that is pretty cool. Those are shulker chests. You have to kill shulkers in the end to get those. They're nasty. They hit you with anti-gravity pops. And what that does is then the anti-gravity zaps will then make you float. So if you're not inside, you'll just keep going up until it wears off, and then you just drop. It sucks. It's awful. It's terrifying. Okay, so those are done. Let's grab the sand. Let's grab it with sand. We'll load up a couple of the chests with sand and gravel because we're going to make wall next, I think. Aaron Faith Minnie, come be a lady of mine. GopherCraft. That is if you're a lady. If you're a lady, that is. Yes. Yes, one Minnie is. She is Derp Guru / Maria Love's daughter. I guess we'll make this sand. She used to play in the hardcore challenges. I used to love watching. Her. It was awesome. Let's see. Let's go ahead and make this the wood chest. And it was always really sweet, really nice. I think she's raising money right now. What are you currently raising money for, Minnie? I mean, she cut her hair to raise money for, like, I don't remember any of the things. I know that you were raising money for Uganda or something like that, and that kind of thing. And I also like to see a more diverse group here. Same with my games, my tabletop games. I like to try to get women involved, just because in tabletop there's not as many, and right now we're down to one woman in our group, and I hate that because I want women and people of color and just anybody different, and it's just kind of always right now we're down to a bunch of white guys again, which that's fine, but some diversity. Minnie says, "Oh wow, I can imagine that's quite funny though." Oh yeah, the floaty stuff. It can be. We watched Piker Eyes die when he got floated away and didn't fall in the water that we had liberally spread all around the place. Sienna says, I know myself I probably will need a reset to get my spark back. Not that I dislike anyone or anything on the server, of course. It's just when I feel like I have everything I need to lose it. You know what you should do, Sienna? Pick an island and go out there with nothing and start over from scratch and see how you do. Minnie says, I honestly haven't played in years. Also, I have a thing where I couldn't access my account and annoy me. Yeah, I've had that happen too. When you have to go through a lot just to sit down to play a video game, when you're ready to sit down, you're just like, yeah, I'm going to play some Minecraft, and then all of a sudden there's a rigmarole to go through. It's very, very discouraging. I totally get that. But that's okay. Well, if you ever get back into Minecraft and you have an interest, let me know. I'll sponsor you for our server. We basically just have a little rule that says someone has to vouch for you before you can come on, and usually it's got to be somebody you want to trust, the person that you're vouching for, and I trust you. And that's just a way to make sure that we don't get people on the server who might end up griefing or whatever. And it's worked so far. So far, all the people that we've gotten on here have all been awesome. Oh wait, let's use this shulker chest to its best effect. Why are pumpkins in this box? Sorry guys, there's going to be a bit of an inventory management today, and I know that doesn't make for fun content, but you got me. I'll entertain you. La la la. Or maybe not if you don't want to. Dang. Moon Will is here. Hey, Moon. Actually, Minnie, Moon is on the server now. I gave her an invite. An invite. Not too long ago. And she has been playing a little bit, I think. Not a whole lot, but that's okay. You only got to play as much as you want to play. Let's take the brick down. And I guess we'll turn one of those chests into... One of those will be for wood and wood supplies and stuff, and the other will be for stone and stone supplies. Uh-oh. Hold on. Moon says hi. Aaron says, I like ham radio, and for that reason, not many women. I like ham radio for that reason. Not many women, and the ones that are very supportive. That's cool. Yeah, but I would love to have more women in my tabletop game, just because they bring a different viewpoint that is refreshing, in my opinion. Aaron says, hi, Moon. Santa says, probably due to the very simple fact that I don't see myself as much of a builder, but I do enjoy exploration and caving aspects of it. Oh, then the whole island idea should be great for you. Just make it a survival thing. And then if you die, you've lost, and you have to start over. Santa says, hi, Aaron. Hi, Moon. Aaron says we're all sharers, too. Yeah, we do give each other a lot of... Oh, wait. Who's all sharers? On this server, it seems like everybody's handing off me stuff. Moonla says, hi, how's everyone? Minnie says, I'm raising money for a charity called Action Against Hunger. That was what it was. I couldn't remember. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible person. For my mate's little sister, Olivia, who is suffering from brain cancer. Not yet cut my hair, but will do soon. Right. That's impressive to me. I remember when your hair was really short. I'd seen pictures of you with really short hair. I thought that was a really good look for you. So, once you get this one cut, go back to that, if you want. Moonwilla, I briefly got on once, but I've not had a chance this week since I've been ill and then work. Hey, no problem, Moon. There's no obligations. It's not like you have to put up a video, blah, 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 or you have to play. So we're here when you want to hang out. And Minnie says, hey, Moon. Alright, back to the game. Wow, Moon is on the server now too. Yay for another ex-derp builder. Exactly. I've offered Maria. This is the wood box. Let's grab the wood out of here first. Derp Guru. I've offered her, but I don't want to clutter this room up too much with chests. I think we can fit all. We don't have a lot of stuff, so I think we can fit it all here. But I don't think she has the time right now. She's very busy, and that's fine. And I've said the offer's open for her whenever she feels, if she ever feels like she wishes to join. I think we're gonna take this egg back upstairs. Wood. Boop, 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 boop. We're gonna have to grab a supply of wood for ourselves. Once done here. And once again, I'm sorry that this is going to be like a massive inventory management scenario. A massive inventory management. Hopefully we'll be done with this in just a few minutes, and then we'll get on to making some concrete, figuring out what we're going to do about this is the powder. I think we need to keep the powder separate, or else I'm going to get confused. See? Powder. Okay, good. Boop, 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 boop. Moonla says, "Oh, Sienna, you're on too. Yay! Yes, yes, he is. Like I said, I've been trying to get more people to play, try to get more people to come on, that kind of stuff. Trying to get the server kind of going again." Sienna says he's not a builder, but he built a whole huge castle. And if you like the exploration concepts of it, explore. I think we're going to take the pumpkin and the meat and the egg back up. Oh, pardon me. Whew. Okay, that's actual concrete. Is that it for the powder? Okay, that's it for the powder. Aaron says GopherCrafters are all shares. Yeah, we share quite a bit on this server. If people want it. It's not like, you will take the diamonds I have for you. But if people need stuff, in most cases, someone will be like, oh, I got some of that, or there's some of that at spawn that you can use, or blah, blah, blah. Especially if it's something that's like, I have to get these, I need these sea lanterns really badly. Let's put them in here for now. I hear you dogs barking up here. Alright, oh shoot, I forgot about this chest. This is like a mixed bag. I kind of only want the 4 chests down there if I can help it, but I don't know if everything will fit. And not just look awful. 2 space. 2 space. 2. That's not gonna work. 1, 2. And then a chest here. Space. Chest here. 1, 2. I tell you what, yeah, we'll put a few more chests down here. Because this isn't like my main house or anything, so I don't want it to be... There. That looks pretty good. And then, so this is stone, that's wood, this will be glass and accessories, and you know what? This can be some food. Or food-like products, at least. So stuff will be separate. Eventually, a lot of this stuff's probably just going to get taken away. So, okay, let's deal with this chest next. Let's see what chat has to say. I don't think she plays Minecraft as much these days either. I don't either. I miss her videos. She was playing Sims, and I was enjoying watching that. I'd love to watch her play some kind of scary, like jump scare games. I think that'd be fun. Moola says, Minnie, I was rewatching our MHC from January 2014. I forgot how much fun it was, and can't believe it was 4 years ago. Aaron says, still trying to get a large collection of name tags. Sienna says, have you tried fishing? Goes pretty fast with the luck of the C3. That's right, you're trying to make a creeper farm. Creeper heads, aren't you? That's one thing I wish was easier to get in Minecraft, was creeper heads. So this will be glass and various and sundry stuff. Just want to get everything off the ground floor. We can leave this chest here. But I think it'll just be nicer to have everything together. What is instant health potion? Where did I get that? I need over 200? What? I keep forgetting to fish overnight. What do you mean you need over 200? What the heck? That's crazy talk. That's all I got to say about that. Okay, we'll leave this chest under the stairs for now. I need to get some more furniture. I'm terrible at interior design. I hate that. I wish I was better. I really do. Let's get this guy down. Oh, we'll make this our precious chest, maybe. So bones and stuff can go in the food chest. We'll do that with bones as well. Is this snow? Yeah, it's... Boop. I was going to say something. Aaron says I keep forgetting to fish overnight. Oh, yeah, I read that. Minnie says, oh, yeah, it was so fun. We had some odd thumbnails, though. I enjoyed watching those, too. They were a hoot. Scotty and I have started doing those again. You guys should think about starting to do those again as well. When you're a member of GopherCraft, you might be able to get... put snow in here, too. You might be able to get Gopher Boy to... I'm not going to volunteer him for something, but if you talk to him, you might be able to get him to set up a little server. This will be glass and just nice stuff. Set up a little server to run that on if you had an interest. I don't know. I know you guys are really busy, though, and I get that. I feel like I'm very busy, and I wish I wasn't. Well, no, I'm glad I am. Keeps my mind off things. Alright, so there's glass here. What's this, green stained glass? We do have some green stained. Go ahead and put preciouses and glass together. How about that? I like these end rods. I think they're pretty. And I'll throw some arrows in. Wait, do these go to... Oh, why are they not together? That's empty. My inventory has... Alright, let's go upstairs and see what else is in a chest that I don't want up there. I want all my stuff together. I've been running around this house being like, I gotta run over here to get this, run over here to get this, run over here to get this. That's empty. Sweet. This chest is just full of frickin' dirt. I'm doing this really a dumb way, sorry. Oh, I should have filled that up with more dirt. I think there's stuff in this chest, too. Ah, dyes. Dyes and... We're going to put that in with the glass, I guess. Let's get all the dirt in here. And eventually, off camera, all this stuff is going to go elsewhere. Alright, let's see. I need to do some research on doing UHC again. I hear it's hard to do now. Oh my gosh. I never did UHCs. I don't like dying. Moonwillow92 says, I'm not sure if my laptop can necessarily cope with recording Minecraft now. Trying to change OBS Studio to cope, but it's now an old laptop saving for a new PC. Oh, yeah, that could be a thing. My laptops are both going. I need new ones. Not to brag, says CN93, but I was pretty good at playing UHC. My team finished first 2 years ago. 2 years in a row when we did Derpville UHC. That's cool, man. That's not bragging. That's just stating a fact. I have no problem with that. Myself, I'm not very good at PHP. PHP. That sounds like a medical term. PvP, I'm not very good at. And I hate to die in Minecraft ever. Since I made my vow when I first started that I would die as little as possible. Aaronface says we used to do one every few months, but stopped about a year ago. I miss it. Well, yeah. I bet Pete could handle setting up a UHC server. I mean, he's like a whiz. He's so good. Pete's so good at everything. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's some wool. We'll go ahead and put the wool in this box too. Man, I got a lot of red wool. Let's put them together. We got some carpet squares. We've got banners. And... Okay, inventory management is almost done. We still have an hour left. Oh, what am I going to do with dirt? Oh, we can put dirt in here. That's perfect. I don't have any cobblestone to put in there? I have no cobblestone? Wait, did I not empty out all the chests up here? Let's check real quick. That wouldn't be in there. It'd be up here. I have no cobble here? That is so weird. Doesn't look like it. Lots of chests so you could live here. It'd be cool to have a lot of people kind of sort of living here. I stole this design from Mind Z game, and then I changed it a lot because in the Mind Z game, here, let me show you. In the Mind Z game, this was the top floor. This was a big empty room except for this. This area actually came out around the chimney instead of in the the middle, were chests up here and that kind of thing. And then there was nothing above this floor, which I was always disappointed with when I would watch. I watched pause on pause videos back in the day, and he was playing it. Let's get as much dirt. Oh, the dirt can go in here. That's right. That's not going to be enough room, is it? Holy mackerel! How much more we got left? Not much. Okay. Oh, perfect. As one mini E would put it, perfect. Yeah, I used to watch her videos and she would say, perfect, when she would, this is concrete powder. Aha! I do have stone blocks for some reason. I just thought it was cute. It was really cool. Put these in here. Go ahead and put the iron bars in here and the button. No, buttons go in stone. Buttons go in here. Aaron says if he has time, poor brother of mine is overworked by his job. Last I heard. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. He's been super helpful to me and Matt. Our server reset somehow, our MHC server, and we were in the Nether and everything was gone. And Matt quick messaged Pete and he's like, "Oh, I moved some stuff and and here, hold on." And he fixed it like that within 5 minutes. It was on his birthday. It was really nice of him to be willing to mess around with stuff for us, just because it was important to us. And I appreciate Pete. Aaron says I have to set up a map. The map. I'd have to set up the map and controls because that's what Basket says takes the longest. Oh. Well, I probably won't play, so UHC does have PvP, it's true, but at least 80% or more of UHC players either die from mobs or lava fall drowning. Creepers for me, says Aaron Faith. That's just it, though. I'm a very careful player. Even in a UHC, I would be. So most likely, I would survive till the end, and then I would just get, like, murdered very, very quickly by somebody, and I'd be like, ah, darn it, I made it all this way. Alright, we're done. Inventory management is done. Here's the lovely basement, with its lovely ceiling and its beautiful... oh, monsters are outside. And its beautiful fireplace. And it's snowing out. Oh, it's a lovely Christmas day. Let's take a peek out of these bigger windows up here. Oh, yeah. Love the snow. That's why I built here. What the heck? Is that a creeper? Son of a... I hate them so. Felt sure I saw one out there. Guess I was imagining things. I think once we do a server reset, I think I'm going to try to build this build as my house at some point. Because it's just... I like it. One minute says, I just managed to find the login from a Minecraft. May have to play a bit before uni gets too crazy again. Probably need to work out all the updates before I can play on a server. No, you don't. Live and learn. Also, do you remember my crazy skin? I do. Didn't you have a face on the back of your head? With another face? Or something crazy? I think I do remember that. Aaron says my first UHC team came in second. I think it was because it was a high water world. Mumo says, I love your crazy multi-face skin. Or do you have faces on the sides, too? It was a crazy skin. Alright, so this guy's empty. Let's go ahead and get loaded up with wood. I need to go ahead and make a few more tools. Whoops. Yeah, I still got my iron. Good. I'll make a couple of shovels. I'll make a pick and an axe. Alright, now it's nighttime out. This is what I need. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Is that 60? Oh, shoot. have you back. Alright, we have a lot. Oh, I should have used these first. A lot of this concrete powder. So we're going to be making some. That was wrong. We're going to make some concrete. Oh, shoot. That's going to slow me down a little. Minnie, have you seen the concrete yet? It is amazing. I really like it. And one of the reasons I made this giant basement was so I could make lots of concrete. Okay, we need to reset those. I don't like it being dark down here. Although this does allow me to place the most concrete. So concrete powder you can make like I just showed you with equal parts sand and gravel. And right now it's powder, but watch it very closely as it turns into solid concrete. Isn't that cool? I'm hitting the roof. And a lot of people would put it down and then like for floors and stuff, your best bet is probably going to be put it down and then just drop water all over it, and then you've got your floor. But these are going to be walls. I'm going to work on walls around this place at some point soon. Probably today. I remember always being invited to Gopher's MATUHCs, but never doing very well in them or missing the message on Twitter. Oh, I'm sorry. That's one mini E again. Mula says, wait, there's concrete? Yes, this is new. Sienna says the first UHC I did, we ended up first, but only did one actual PvP kill and one sneaky dropping in lava kill, but we also finished with one-on-one between teammates to declare victor. That's cool. Yeah, these walls are all made of concrete. I think it's really nice, mainly because, look, it's seamless. Here, hold on. Let me break these in and out. See, it's just a seamless... There's also bone. You could take bone meal, and you can make actual, like, big chunks of bone with them now, which is kind of cool. And that makes it neat white, but it's a little different. The concrete is pretty much just colored. I like it better than like whoops. I like it better than the like the cooked clay because it holds its color better too. One mini E says, "Oh, that's nice." Santa says, "Poor Virgie didn't stand a chance against me in the one-on-one though." Ah, you're not a nice person, Sienna 94. Okay, where is the actual concrete? One problem is it's almost impossible to tell. Is this concrete? Yeah. So you'd normally put it down on the ground, you just dump the water on it, and it would create your floor. I usually end up doing this. I end up making it, breaking it, and then replacing it up somewhere. If they wanted to be realistic, they'd make it so you have to place it. And you couldn't break it. That would be annoying, though. That I wouldn't like that quite as much. Let me get rid of this shield. Well, I guess I really can't. Don't have enough room in my inventory. So I'm going to put white concrete walls around Christmas house here. And then I'm hoping people will help me out in transporting their green villagers, their nitwits, here. So that they can come live in Christmas Town as the elves. That's my eventual plan. Ugh. And sometime when I have actual time, which I have not had lately, because I feel like I'm just constantly writing, constantly trying to get things done, is to get all the snow in this area so it's seamless. So there's snow, there's no dirt showing, no rock, that kind of thing. Santa says, oh, I read that. Moonwhittle93. Is it Vigi? I thought it was Virgie. Oh, Vigi, I rewatched the videos I did with her. Oh, I don't know who you're talking about. I'm mistaken. Vigi, on one of Derp's servers. It was so funny to watch us. Yeah, that's one reason I keep these kind of videos. That's what I want to get back to with GopherCraft. I used to just do stuff with other people and be silly and have fun, and it was funny, and there were some good videos. And like I said, now since I've been trying to get GopherCraft up 3 times a week, every week. Is that where that was? Yeah, I guess so. It's more turned into a grind. So I'm gonna wait till I have something really to talk about or to record doing. Like I've got some ideas for a lighthouse or possibly a nice tower or possibly both. And once I have the materials gathered for that, I'm probably gonna try to record sometime maybe this week. And I might go down to GopherCraft once a week with MHCs on Mondays and Fridays for a while. And then we'll just see how things play out. Here we go. All right, I need white concrete. Is this white concrete? Okay. Santa says I still have videos I did with her and Abby from both one MHC and my adventure map on the channel. Haha, that's awesome. I did an adventure map with Abby one time. We didn't record it, but it was a lot of fun. I don't know how we did per se. We only played one day, and then after that we just never played it again. So I was like, oh, okay. Which was fine. It was interesting. It was kind of fun. Minecraft, it feels like you should be able to break things though in Minecraft and build, even in an adventure map. It's like the Mind Z. I watched Pause and Pause and some of those other guys play Mind Z back when I was watching big YouTubers. Because I don't really watch big YouTubers anymore. I'm still bitter enough about losing my monetization that I probably will not be watching big YouTubers for a while. Especially there's some who are just like, yeah, this is great for YouTube. If you couldn't make the money doing YouTube, you don't deserve to make the money. And if you're just a hobbyist, or even if you're working really hard trying to make money off YouTube but you can't, well, then you suck. And it's just like, oh, okay. I've listened to one YouTuber say that, and I'm like, well, I'm done with you. I really don't want you in my life anymore. But anyway, I don't know where I was going with this conversation. Yeah, I think it's going to be less of I have to get videos up, and it'll turn more into I'm going to put up videos of what I want to turn up, what I want to put up. I'm enjoying Long Dark. That's going up. That goes up on Sundays. I'm having fun, even though that's hard. And I have been enjoying The Crooked Man, and I intend to do that series. And someone sent me a note about a game they had made that's similar to those, I guess. So I'll probably try that after I'm done with the Crooked Man series. And that ended up in my spam folder, and I'm leaving it there now because I think it'll be easier to find in the long run when I want to go back and deal with it, download that game, and then give this guy credit. At least that's my hope. Akira the Cat's here and says, hey-oh! Hey, Akira the Cat, welcome to the stream. We are right now making concrete blocks in preparation for putting up a wall around the Christmas house so we can turn it into the Christmas village. Powder. Powder, 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 powder. I'm just gonna turn all this concrete into powder into concrete because I have a feeling that it will not. No, furnace, no. That it will. That I'm gonna need more than I think because I'm gonna run a too high wall around the whole place, and then I might add to that a. Like a topper. I'm thinking alternating red and green to kind of maintain the Christmas feel to it. But then the whole thing's gonna have to be lit so snow won't grow on top. So snow won't like accumulate on top, and so mobs won't spawn there. So right now it's a work in progress in my mind. Those itches. Does your spam folder not automatically delete emails after a certain amount of time? I know mine does. No. I have 50 messages in my spam folder on YouTube. And I'll check. I'll have to check. Thank you for letting me know. I will definitely check. And what I might do is then copy that information into like onto a Word document or something and note where it is. And then that way I will... Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you, Minnie. That's a great idea. I'm going to do that right after the stream today. I will just go ahead and move that information over. And I'll leave it in the spam folder for now, but I'll also have it so I can go back. It was a comment on one of my Crooked Man videos. Santa says, we still need to get together to play my adventure map sometime, Max. There's even room for 2 more since it's designed for up to 4 players. Oh. Is this going to kill me a lot? I don't know. But yeah, you're right. We do. We should do that and record it. And 2 more. Let's get Scody Garvitas. Wait, you can't play? You wrote it, didn't you? How can you play it if you wrote it? Come on now, that's cheating. Lula says, I tell you what, I've missed playing... Pardon me. Some of the dropper Max on Minecraft. Max would hate it as you die so much, but they are so much fun. Yeah. Yes, it might not have been the best of ideas to decide I would not die much, but... I don't know. I was trying to be at least a little different from so many people online. There were so many Minecraft video makers and so much Minecraft, and people were just like, "Oh, I'm dead. I'm fine. I'll just come back and get my stuff." And I thought, you know what? I need something to be different about me from every other of the hundreds of people. And I'd be playing all these cool games right now, like non-Minecraft games, but my laptop does not play them well. So, and it does play Minecraft well. So I'm sticking with Minecraft for now. Ah, I thought it was an email. I don't know if YouTube deletes. Okay. Yeah, I don't either. I delete my own spams on my emails. I'm at mail.com, which is the worst mail service ever. But it's free, and that's why I have it, because I'm poor. Because I've had it so long at this point, it's just like, do I really feel like having to contact everybody I know to tell them I've changed? That I've changed? And it's not, I'm lazy. Willow says, oh, on YouTube the spam folder doesn't delete them, but in emails like Hotmail, they would. I've had spam comments that have been in there for years. Okay, great. I'm going to still move that information. I think it'd be a good idea. Just in case something happens, there's a glitch, he goes back and removes the comment, which could happen. I mean, I don't know. I don't know this guy. He's just somebody who was watching my vids, and he's like, hey, I've got an adventure. I've got like a horror game, like an 8-bit horror game or something that I made. And I'm like, oh. And Phantom Unboxing, I got to check out some of his games. It's so dumb that I'm so busy when I don't feel like I'm really doing a whole lot, but I don't feel like I have any time anymore. I mean, I spent all day Tuesday, like I said, scanning role-playing journals to put up on my Patreon. And I thought that would I would be done with that in the morning, and it took me like 10 hours. It was crazy. And all I'm doing is scanning them, writing up little blurbs so that I can upload the blurb and have it ready and not have to think about it when I'm uploading. And that's it. But geez, some of those entries are 20 pages long, and it just takes a while to scan that many pages. Santa says, if you're careful, watch your step, it probably won't kill you. If you're careful, watch your step, it probably won't kill you. Well, if you run in blindly, it most definitely will. Well, you know me, in Minecraft I do not run in blindly. I'm all about safety. Please be safe. And I worry about other people's safety all the time, too. It's like I said, that's concrete, too. We are almost done here with making concrete, you guys. Woo! Like I said, last night I walked Amberlynn to her car. Because Amberlynn, I worry about her. She's a good friend. And she's very pretty and kind of small. She's about 5'2", I think. And I could just... There have been people who have just disappeared at Appalachian State University, and their body shows up later. Women. And it really upsets me and worries me. And I'm sure she'd be fine. I'm sure she would have been fine. But at the same time, it's just like, come on, people. I don't know if she knows any self-defense. I'd love to think that she would just kick some ass and walk away, like, with her head held high, if somebody did try anything. But I do not know, so I worry. I worry about everybody. I'm so dumb. Mulo says, BRB gotta sort out my laundry. I hope Mulo's feeling better. I know she was sick earlier this week, and I hate that for her. But as a nurse, I know that's going to be a constant thing because you're around sick people and people who are, have diseases all the time. That's one of the hardest jobs. I can't even imagine doing that. Oh my gosh. I can't imagine being a doctor or a vet or something either. I'd be too scared to do stuff. I'd be afraid. If something hurt you, even though it's going to make you better, oh my gosh, I don't think I could do that, especially to dogs. If it was like, okay, we have to do this thing, the dog's going to hate it. Okay, if you guys have dogs, you know that sometimes their anal glands get clogged up, and you have to exhume the anal glands. I can't remember the exact term. What you do is you have to squeeze them till they squirt. And MJ was having issues with that. Bailey never did. She never had issues with that, which I was super happy about. And MJ is usually really, she doesn't like going to the vet. She doesn't like shots and pain and all that stuff. But in the long run, she will sit there and she'll take it and she'll deal with it. And she's great. And when they did her anal glands, she flipped out. She did not like it. It was obviously uncomfortable. It hurt. I don't think it really hurts the dog, but it's certainly really, really uncomfortable. And she struggled against that like crazy. And I felt so bad. And I was like, I know it's for her own good. I know it's not really hurting her. It's destroying me in my heart and my soul. Or wherever I have. Do I have a soul? We have 10 people watching? Holy macaroni, that's a lot for me. Hey, 10 people, if you haven't thrown something in chat, write hello. Let me know who you are. Welcome to the stream. And if you have written in chat, thank you. And for being here, thank you. My YouTube channel is dying, but I'm going to keep plugging away. I won't give up, never surrender. We're going to wait for morning to go out as opposed to sleeping the night away. Ugh. So what I'm hoping to do here is, what is that? What is that? I feel like letting all these dogs loose. I always get a cold shiver down my spine whenever family or myself is in a hospital. I just can't stand them somehow. I think it may be the sterile air. Yeah, oh, hey, guy. I do not care for hospitals. Maybe if they had, like, comfortable chairs or places you could go and actually lay down and really just relax when you're just visiting, I would like them more. I've only ever spent a little time in a hospital. I don't know if you guys want to hear this story. It's awful. It's a terrible thing that happened. I was like 10. No, how old was I? We moved to North Carolina in 1975. In 1975, I would have been 11. So I must have been 11 or 12 years old. Maybe older. Because it was not until my grandparents started going to Florida in the winter that this happened. I tell you what we can do. We're gonna need more red and green, so let's make just a little bit more red and green. Where's our materials? We'll do 2 more each of red and green. Yeah. Do I have... Ooh, we might not. We are not gonna do that much green. I need to get a little piece of dirt and make more of these. So we're gonna wait till okay, we are gonna make it morning then. Hey, Pike Rise is here. Finley had those once. He handled it like a champ. He loves a vet and is an amazing patient. That's how Pluto, my aunt's dog, my aunt's Rottweiler, what was he? He was a Rottweiler lab mix. He looked kind of like both. Here, we're going to sleep the night away. Burn these guys. Sup, Pike Rise, says Moomoo. Aaron Face says, I'm back. Hi, Pike Rise. You're back already, Aaron? Awesome. The beer came up and splashed everywhere. That's good. That cream is pretty good. It's not as good as a lot of the other coffee beers, though, so I probably won't get it again. On to light beer for Miller. That was my one good beer for the night, and now it's garbage beer. Alright, so. I've got 2 stories percolating in my head. One was me in the hospital, and the other was we have to go get more... I'm sorry, I hate skeletons so much. Pluto, we were talking about Pluto. Let's talk about Pluto and then me in the hospital. Pluto was the most amazing dog. He was so super friendly, so smart, so kind. He used to walk the other dogs. My aunt ran a kennel, and she would hand him off leads, and he would lead the other dogs to the corral where she'd let them run around. And he was so amazing. Bailey was so jealous of him, and if I petted him, she'd come over and she would growl at him and bite him in the face, and he would just take it. He got a little grumpier in his older years, but he used to love going to the vet. The vet was like, I've never known a dog who loved to come here. And Pluto loved everybody. He was such a good dog. And then he just kind of wasted away at the end, which sucks. And Aunt Pat worked with him to, keep him alive as long as she could, and then he died, and it sucks, and it was super sad. And I'd moved away from my aunt's house, and I think I was not living in Ohio by the time Pluto died, and bless his heart, he was the best. He was such a great dog. I just loved him so much. Oh, I'm gonna get all choked up just thinking about him. Pluto is amazing pupper, says Spiker. Isina says it may also be something in my subconscious. I had a kissing dream last night and I loved it. Anyway, in my subconscious, not with you, Sienna. So, since I spent my first days in life in intensive care, oh yeah, that could have something to do with it. The time that I went to the hospital was at Christmas one year in Florida, and I don't remember the exact year. I was very young. I think I was either early middle school or grade school still. And I got these cramps in my belly, like Christmas Eve. It was awful. So I have these terrible cramps in my belly, and I'd had gas before a couple times where I'd get these horrible cramps, and then I would finally burp and it would go away, and it was like, oh. And we thought it was that. Nothing helped. It was right after church too. This couldn't have happened before I went to church that night because I hate going to church. So, it got worse and worse and worse, and finally, Mom and Dad took me to the hospital like at 2 in the morning, and they X-rayed me, and it was awful. And the doctor comes back and says, "Your son is constipated." He says, "How long has it been since you pooped?" Basically, and I didn't know. It's not like I kept track because I was a kid, but I'd been really excited for Christmas. I got real excited at Christmas, and I just forgotten to go. I hadn't pooped in like, I don't know, several days. So they got me going with an enema. They sent me home. They said drink lots of Gatorade and stuff because my intestines were damaged by it. I mean, from all the acid and everything just sitting there for days. This is a terrible story to tell. So it was a miserable Christmas. My brother had gotten this. Santa that year had gotten, because we were still getting gifts from Santa, he had gotten a train track from Santa, and then all the trains and stuff were like in other packages that he wasn't allowed to open because our Santa gifts were just out there. We would get our Santa gifts, and they would be unwrapped, out, ready for us Christmas morning. So we'd have a few things that would come out. They're just sitting under the tree, like ready to go. We'd pull them out, a lot of times out of their boxes and everything, just like, oh yeah, ready to play with. And we'll take these guys, and we'll take most of these roses too. What the heck? Okay. Anyway, so wait, I bet I got some coal down here too. Let's take a little coal. Christmas house does not have any coal. Piper says, listening while I make chicken parm. That sounds good, actually. Where's the coal? I see. I guess not. I wonder if I put any cactus in that. So anyway, so I was pretty miserable for most of Christmas. Here's some coal. Oh, my inventory is so full. Why do I have... Oh, I see. Because I was just in a great deal of pain. There we go. That way we can leave a stack at the Christmas house. It wasn't pleasant, and then after that I started kind of keeping an eye on it, because our family has kind of a history of bowel issues. My uncle has Crohn's, and his bowels are all messed up. My brother has some messed up bowels. Anyway, this is not the information you guys want. So, Pluto was a great dog. What else were we talking about? Okay, we got quite a bit of that, quite a bit of this. If we want to do, we had 2 stacks. Yeah, it'd be nice to have 1 stack of this. So I think we're going to just cook all of this. Let's try to spread it out a little bit. Yeah, we'll use up a little coal. It'll be fine. Put the rest in here. I see chat has moved. Santa said, my father first saw me from the other side of glass boxes. I was born with a disease called jaundice or icterus. Oh, that's not good. I'm sorry, man. So this should make a stack. Probably making way too much. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, I made way too much. So there's 2 stacks of red. It's a good start. This powder? Yeah, powder. So we need to turn all that stuff. And then we'll do 2 stacks of green as well. Oh, I have way more than I need then. Okay, okay. I only need 16. Okay. It goes pretty far. So at least we know that now. We can take... we'll take some of these out of here because we don't need to cook this much. Oh, too late and too late. So we're cooking all that. Okay. So... Zach says, sorry, bro. That's okay, man. This was so long ago. And, you know, it happens. So I've got... Oh, I can't read. That looks like... Is that Korean? Looks like Korean gummy. Y'all know Dewey? No, says Zach. Oh, God. Zach, are you okay, man? Is this... Am I being trolled? What's going on? But thanks for coming, guys. Hey, 12 people watching. That's a lot for my channel. So, no worries, Zach. But I do appreciate your sympathy. Worst Christmas ever, but, you know, that means that I haven't had any that were that bad. So, that's a good thing. That was a terrible Christmas. That was such a terrible Christmas. Oh, my goodness. Woo. If I ever have to relive my life, I'm going to start it after that point, if I can. Oh, I'm so dumb. Why didn't I start from the other end? Because I'm so dumb. We're gonna make all this into concrete. Santa says, well, it's fairly common disease among infants, so they're pretty good meds and tools to cure it with. But that story still scares me a bit. Well, good. I'm glad you're better then, man. Delicious. I tell you what, I used to drink Bush Ice. I think it was Bush Ice. Maybe it was something else. Moonwillow says jaundice is also common in people who suffer from liver problems. Oh, the nurse speaks. Moonwillow would know. You see a lot of people who drink a lot become jaundice. Drink a lot. Yeah, alcohol. See, I'm not a big drinker. I'm a social drinker, so I only drink when I hang out with people, which doesn't happen very much. And when I do live streams. And now when I do MHCs, I try to get a little in me to make me more fun. And so it kind of squashes my inhibitions a little, so I can be kind of loud and silly and have a good time. Gumi says, "What are you doing?" Well, right now we're just right now I'm getting materials prepared, and it's taking a little longer than I expected. So what we're doing is written concrete around. Never mind. Oh, that's okay, because we're gonna put a wall around this house, and we're gonna name this place Christmas Town. And eventually then, probably next live stream, we'll be focusing more on the wall. This live stream has been a lot of gather materials and prep concrete. Santa says, good thing I never drink then, Moon. And that's fine too. To each his or her own. Okay. Alright. And, Gumi, where are you from? What language is that at the beginning of your name? I can't read the beginning part. I can read the Gumi exclamation point. But I can't read the rest, and I'm curious as to what it says and what language it's in. No pressure, just curious. What did I do with that other... Huh, I thought I had more... Did I put that away? Am I that dumb? Probably. Am I overlooking it? Kira the Cat says, the only beer I drink is root beer. I've never had a taste for root beer. It's okay, I guess, but it's just never been one of my favorites. So, there we go. Alright. So we're going to make the rest of this concrete powder into concrete. Oh, here's some right here. Boom. Concrete powder. This is concrete. This chest is going to be full of stuff. Argentina. Oh, wow. Wait, that's not Argentinian. That's written in your name. What language is that? The symbols that are at the front. if you don't mind me asking. You're from Argentina? That's cool. That is really cool, actually. I don't know if I've ever had anybody from Argentina comment on my videos, watch my streams of that kind of stuff. I've had some Brazilians, but I don't think I've ever had anyone from Argentina. It's one thing I love about the internet is how connected it makes the world. I'm really hoping that this net neutrality thing in the United States gets overturned. It's stupid that rich people should be able to do whatever they want, and those of us who aren't can just eat sand. Oh, get up. There we go. Okay. We have some beautiful red concrete. Piker says, I drink, planning a whiskey themed tattoo. Mula says, a little is okay. It's often when they drink a lot each day, and so become dependent upon the alcohol. We get quite a few come in on my unit. In my unit at work, right? Yeah, I'm not an alcoholic because I don't drink consistently, and I don't usually drink a lot. My grandfather would drink 1 beer every day after dinner, and that was just what he did. That was his thing. And then there's been some alcoholics in my family, especially extended family. But for the most part, we've always been social drinkers, as opposed to like come home and have a beer when you get home. One Mini E says it's cool how you can dye the concrete. I never really liked the texture of the wool. Same, exactly. Because I made this house on an earlier server. I think on the new Antares first server. Not this, but upstairs. But I had to use wool for the white, and the sand, the cooked colored sand. I don't particularly care for the colors as well because the concrete's a little more vibrant. Drew's here. Andrew Phillips says, looks like Korean writing. That's what I said. Thank you. Nice video, says Gummy. You're welcome. I am glad you're here. You are welcome here. Oh, that's not where I want to put this. I want to get as many of these as I can every time. And Gummy, I'm sorry, your first time stopping by has been a stream of me basically gathering materials for the next stream. I hope you'll forgive me for that. That's not really in character. You know what though? I do like how the white powder looks. The white-green powder looks better than the actual white-green concrete. Because look at it. Look how green it is. It's so vibrant, so like alive with color. And then you'll see in a minute when I throw water down. Oops. What happens to it? Oh, dang on it. There we go. Now watch what happens when we hit this with water. You're going to be disappointed. You're not going to have a good time. But watch. It gets kind of a dull green. It's less... This green, I love this green. I wish I could get this green in a harder shell. When I was first putting this build together, I had them down and I was on the floor up above, up here like this, and I put all of this down as sand, or the concrete powder, and then I dumped water on the whole thing. And as it changed into the green concrete and kind of lost that like sparkle, I was like, oh. But at the same time, I didn't want to leave it as concrete powder because that just aesthetically doesn't appeal either. Pike Rice says, I tend to have a small half-shot amount of whiskey most evenings. Santa says, yeah, I really hope net neutrality remains. I don't think American companies have the right to bring it down anyway, no matter its origins. I agree. I am behind that 100%. But what you've got is greedy people who are being paid off in a corrupt administration, and that's what we have in America right now. We're essentially moving towards becoming a fascist state. And we're fighting it. We're trying to fight it, but it's a long, hard struggle, and it sucks balls. And there's so many greedy-ass people in this country who only think about themselves, and I hate them. So, anyway, F. Ferris 723 says hi. Hey, F. Ferris. This is a gathering materials video and stream, unfortunately. We will be done in about half an hour, and I hopefully will get started on the walls. Gummy says, where are you from? I am from a tiny... I wish I wasn't from here. I'm from a tiny town called Sugar Grove, North Carolina in the United States. I am living here because I am a caregiver for my parents ever since my father had a stroke 6 years ago now. And okay, there we go. Yeah. So there you go. I've also lived most of my life. I lived most of my life in Ohio and North Carolina, and basically not been anywhere else but there, unfortunately, which makes me sad. Because I would like to do some traveling. I kind of want to get to Britain. I saw a thing on Facebook that was like, here's what you should do this year. It was just like a meme. That's, oh my god, what am I doing? Here's what you should do this year. Visit some of the people that you've met online but never met in real life. And I was like, I need to do that. I need to get to Britain this year. I need to visit Derpgaroo and Moonwillow and Abby and... So that's my goal this year. I don't know if I'll make it or not, but that's what I would like to do. Aaron says, I did veterinary nursing thing. They feel better after most procedures. I know, but I'm too squeamish. The idea of hurting a dog, just, oh my gosh, even when it's what they need and it's what's best for them, it just destroys me. Ferris says, LOL, big smile. I'm a YouTuber. Oh, awesome, Ferris. Tell you what, anybody that subscribes to me, when I get that little note in my email, I check out their channel. I can't guarantee I subscribe or not, but I check it out. But don't subscribe unless you're thinking about watching, because I need viewers, not subscribers. But that's cool, man. What kind of stuff do you put on YouTube? And please don't advertise. I don't consider I'm a YouTuber advertising. But I've had people come and be like, hey, come check out my channel. Here's the link, blah, blah, blah. And I prefer people don't do that on my streams. Not that I'm accusing you. Moonwell says, how's your mom and pa doing? They are exactly the same. Dad has, I think, between us, I think Dad's peaked. I think he's as far as he's going to get. Which he's walking, and he communicates pretty well, except when he mumbles. But they're going to Lourdes this May. They're going to France. Thank God. Because he kept saying things like, I don't want to travel until I'm better. Like, until he's completely well. And that's just probably not going to happen. So I'm glad they're actually going to get some traveling in and do some stuff. And Mom doesn't want to tell him that he's probably peaked because she does not want to discourage him. And I don't either. And that's why I keep my mouth shut about it. At the same time, I want them to do stuff before it's too late. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Come see me in the UK, says Moonwillow. I'm kind of hoping to be able to do that this year, but we're going to see. We're going to see. Oh, shoot. Chat's getting past me. Hold on one moment, everybody. That's why I choose not to do the vet route, says 1mini-E. I would rather work with 4 animals and not on them. Same. Moonwillow says, at least me, Minnie, and Derp are all in the same city. 1mini says, not me anymore, Moon. DM Gaming YT says, hey, bro. DM Gaming YT, your name is familiar. Am I crazy, or have you been here before? I might just be crazy. People have told me I am. And welcome to the stream either way. Skippy Peanut Butter, why are you playing? What are you playing? Survival mode? I am playing survival mode. This is GopherCraft server. It is a whitelisted server for people that know each other in real life. Sienna says, I would like to visit UK myself one day, but traveling even within Europe is expensive. Why not? Yeah, but it's not as bad as traveling across the pond, buddy. Aaron says, Skippy, he's playing on a survival server. Mula says, yeah, well, yeah. I forget you went to uni and left us once. I've learned to drive. I need to come to visit you down south. You do. Yeah, you guys should be close. You're pretty close. Come visit me too, says Piker Eyes. Ferris says, I've met you in real life. I'm trying to get a YouTube channel, but I can't. Is that what you're saying? Are you trying to get partnered, Ferris? Is that what you mean? Please clarify. DM Gaming YT says, I've been here before, dude. Good stream. I thought your name was familiar. Piker said I should try to join you in Steel on a beer crawl. You should. Asheville, North Carolina has some great breweries and stuff. Whew. Man, chat's moving fast. Thanks, guys. 13 watching. This has been one of the most popular streams I've had in a very long time. You guys are the best. 1mini says, yeah, I really need to learn too. To learn what? To drive? I need money first, especially if I'm going to do a placement. Wait, what do you need to learn, Minnie? Abby's here. Hey, welcome, Abby. Sina says, hi, Abby. Aaron says, hi, Abby. Abby missed me talking about trying to get to Great Britain this year and visit people. Ferris says, yes. Okay, yeah. Well, with the new requirements for a partnership, I will be losing my partnership in mid-June, which is very disappointing and upsetting. Okay, let's grab some of these guys and see what we can do here getting the start of a wall. You speak Spanish, says Gumi. I do not. I'm sorry. I only speak English, unfortunately. I took French in high school, and I was awful. I was just terrible at it. I need to figure out where this wall's going before I start placing blocks. Abby says, hey, Aaron. One minute he says, I live half a country away from Moon now, unless I'm home for Christmas, Easter, summer. Pff, half a country. Your whole country is like smaller than some of our mid-sized states. That's not like a derogatory comment. That's just the way it is. It's not far. If I can get to you in 10 hours in a car, I don't consider that a huge drive anymore. And yeah, to drive, says one minute. Mumo says, oh no, here's trouble. Hi, Abby. Aaron says, last time I was up in Ohio, I tried to get together with Optimus and Sky. Ah. All right, I need to figure. I think it's going to come in about here. We're going to use these hills. I think. Shoot. This is the problem. Where are we? We have 20 minutes. I don't really want to get a start on this right now. Too much of a start because I want to be able to work on this. And chat's going crazy. How about the language of memes, says Akira Cat. I'm not real good with that. Santa, could you drive to the UK? I could drive to the UK in my car, but petroleum is also expensive. Aaron says, sort of messed that up. Gummy says, no problem. DM Gaming YT, can you speak some French? LOL, not anymore. I have a friend in Morocco who is teaching me a little French, but I haven't talked to her in way too long. I miss her. One minute he says, that's true. It's just expensive. It will take between 8 to 10 hours because I need to get the coach. I love that in Great Britain, and I've seen this on some of oh my gosh, I'm blanking. What? Moonwillow. Brain is broke. I'm getting old. I keep forgetting things. Some of Moonwillow's is her travels, and she goes by train, and I love that. Train travel is not as easy in the United States. It's just not done as much. Okay, so I think we'll follow this. No, I kind of want to stick to this valley. First says I need a wait, hold on. I need a pont. No, I don't know how to spell. I'm not sure what the pont means. Somebody help me out. Mumo says, already lost my YouTube partnership, so I haven't been able to monetize my videos for a good few months. Yeah, Abby, I'm doing much better, and even been back to work yesterday and today. Good, I'm glad you're feeling better, Moon. Mumo's been sick for the last few days, and we've discussed that, about working in the hospital. That can happen. See, here's the problem. I don't know where I want to put this wall. It's going to go up here. Okay, and it's going to go down here. What was that noise? Oh, that's this. It's going to go down here. I think it'll probably run between these two hills. And then... Whoa! Baby zombie kid! Ha ha! Hate you. Hate him so much. Hate him so much. Somebody's laughing. Who's laughing here? Ha 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 ha! DM Gaming YT says. But a lot more house than that. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ho ho ho! Ha ha ha! Ho! Tina said it took a total of 1 year to get my driver's license, and it cost me 3,500 SEK, 35,000 SEK. Potnor? I don't know that word. Where are you from, Ferris? Mumo says trains are great, but so darn expensive. One minute he says, yeah, so expensive, but a lot nicer. I would think they'd be cheaper than driving than paying for the petrol. See you later, Gummy. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by, Gummy. I really appreciate it. I hope we see you here again. Missed a spot here, didn't I? Okay, so it's going to come around this hill. I think we'll go down in the low spots here. Or we'll try. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get started on this wall this time. Because I want it to be, it's going to be 3 high, 2 white, and then we're going to have colored on top, back and forth, between red and green. So right here, and then it'll probably come down here. Oh wait, no. It'll come through here. And then down here, and there'll be another gate or something there. And then it'll come up this way. Yeah, okay. Well, at least I got the car free from my parents. Akira, how much is 35,000? What are SCKs? Is that kroners? Akira the Cat says use the hills to your advantage and maybe kind of carve them to make them sort of walls, maybe? Oh. Yeah, that's a great idea. That's a much better idea than running the wall all the way around them. But instead of carve, what I can do is I can get snow. Because we have that little snow house over here. Here, I'll show you this. Oh, yeah, you guys are in there. with snowmen, and what I could do is pile the snow up so it forms into walls that'll be too far for villagers to drop out of. So what we could do is then the walls can run up to here. That makes it a little more complicated too. Moonlo says, I think my illness was actually food poisoning. I've had that. That was awful. Ferris gave me a fist bump and some thumbs up. I've had food poisoning once. You want to hear the story? I need mod. I need mod to play. Ow! I need mode to play. What do you mean, Ferris? I'm still not quite following you. I think we're going to wait. Let's put this stuff back. Where are we at? 15 minutes left. It was an anniversary. No, it was my birthday. There's a restaurant called Damon's in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I went there with my wife at the time. We're no longer married. She divorced me. She left me. It's sad. It's very sad. Santa says 35,000 SEC would be equal to 4,000 American dollars. Holy mackerel! We get our freaking training for free. DM Gaming YT says, bye man, gotta go home. Bye DM. Dude, so much thanks for coming by. I really appreciate for you popping in. Aaron Faith says, no, this is SMP. Oh, okay, I see what he's saying now. Mods. Okay, yes. We have no mods. It's a vanilla server, and there are no mods on it, and it's a survival server. So it's plain up, straight up vanilla. Here's the story. The story of my food sickness. So we went to Damon's. We ate. It's a ribs place. We ate a lot of food, and we drove home. And then we both started feeling ill. She got sick. She puked so hard that she peed her pants when she puked. I didn't puke. I tried to keep myself from puking because I hate puking, and that was a mistake. And she felt fine the next day, and I was sick for the whole rest of the weekend with this food poisoning. We're gonna head out. We're gonna head out of here for now. I'll show y'all the magic snowman. Sia DM says Moon Willow. Ferris says Moods. Aaron Faith says this is vanilla server. Survival mode. Yes, we're in survival mode. Oh, I hear a dog barking. Sounds like she's barking at something, not barking to get back in. So, I was sick for the rest of the weekend. They had a surprise party planned for me. I'd never had a surprise party before, right? Dang it. Get out of here. I'd never had a surprise party. They planned one. We were going to... no, she wasn't married to me. I was living in a little crappy little apartment. But we were dating. And so we were going to go. She was going to say, hey, let's go have a little fire out at the at Pat and Mouse. It's just the two of us. And I was like, and of course I would have been like, oh, cool. And then everybody was going to be waiting for me out there. They're going to surprise me, have a cake, have presents, that kind of thing. So that got spoiled because I wasn't going anywhere. So they came over to the apartment instead and gave me presents. But I didn't eat any cake. Because I still felt like I was going to be sick at any second. Just puke my guts out. It was not fun. I called Damon's the next day and I said, look, my girl and I were both there. We both got sick. We think there's something in food you might want to check. And he goes, oh, you can't prove it. And I'm like, look, I don't give a damn. I'm not going to sue you. I'm not going to try to take you to court for this. Don't be a jerk. I'm just trying to get you to not have poisoned food. My first live stream. Can I come in? Oh, this is a whitelisted server, Ferris, if you're talking about the GopherCraft server. And it's only for people that know each other in real life. I apologize for that, but I've known the people that I've invited, I've known for years, and I've only invited a few. And you have to have somebody who essentially sponsors you and that kind of thing in order to get in. So I'm sorry about that if that's what you mean. Moola says, yeah, I never try to not puke. It's your body's way of trying to get rid of infections. So holding it in is just let the infection spread more. Yeah, I know. I wish I had just stuck my finger down my throat. Santa said that cost mostly due to the fact that I enrolled in driver's school and was the cost of my driver's license, while about 2,000 of those is the actual cost of taking the test and paying for the card. Okay. It doesn't cost much to get a driver's license in the United States. Aaron Faye says it's a whitelist server. Only people know each other or the admin can join. With invitation, right. Everybody on this server knows each other in real life or has known each other other ways for years and years and years. Wow, says Ferris. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ferris. I do apologize for that. I used to play on the... If you want a pretty good server to play on, it's modded. It's the LD Shadow Lady LD Shadow Lady fan server. What is the address for that? Hold on. Let's find that out. Boop. It is at mc.ldshadowlady.com. If you'd like to go there, they have a lot of good people. I used to be a mod on that server, but it became work, and I wasn't enjoying it. So I haven't been on that server in a long time, unfortunately. I'm just too busy. And I find that being on more than one server at a time, it just detracts from my time. I don't have time to really do anything. I'm trying to figure out... Oh, Abby, if you're still watching... I found a zombie spawner over by your area as I was passing through. It is due south of your house. I don't know if I have an interest in that or not, but it's there. There's a marker on the surface. It's right on the surface. And I left the treasure. I grabbed it, but then I realized how close to your house I was, so I put it back. Santa says that the actual cost of getting my license would be like $254. Okay, that's not too bad. They let anybody in the United States drive. As long as you're not going to crash your car constantly, they'll give you a license and be like, try not to crash your car constantly. That's about the extent of it here. We are at 5:50 p.m. We have about 10 minutes. I'm trying to figure out what to do to kind of wrap it up. I didn't want to start a project right here at the end. Tell you what, let's go back. Let's... I would show you guys some stuff, but I don't know what to show you. I don't know what's been worked on lately. Moonwell says the Oasis server on Minecraft is also a good one to join. Oh, there you go. Now, the LD Shadow Lady fan server is a public server, so there are things that you do in order to protect your builds and that kind of stuff. There's always been a little bit of a griefing problem. The way I protected my builds was I would hide them. I would build way out in the middle of nowhere where it really couldn't be seen or found or anything. I don't know. Actually, we want to end up back up here, so I think I'll stay in Hell Keep here. Oh, you know what? How much? We still got 11 watching, and some of you guys are brand new. Let's show you guys. I'm going to show you guys our Nether Hub and Spawn, because those of you who are new to the stream have probably never saw it. Have never saw it. That is incorrect grammar. Have never seen it. Ferris says bye. Have bedtime. Okay, good night, Ferris. Thanks so much for stopping by. I do appreciate it. And yeah, thanks. I hope I wasn't too Oh! Oh my god! Oh, I can't reach him. Haha! Did you drop anything worth dropping? No, jerk. This guy's just hanging out there around the corner. That scared me. Well, startled me. Here is the Nether Hub. Whoa. It goes all the way up. It goes all the way up to the bedrock at the top of the Nether. Oh, I need to sit up. I'm doing that lean forward thing. There are several portals. There's a way to get up onto the top of the Nether. What the heck? What is this? Now I'm curious. Akira the Cat says, I've tried driving at least twice. My mom is trying to get me to learn to drive a truck. That way I can also drive smaller cars. Can you drive a stick shift, Akira? Can you do? Is she teaching you how to drive stick? Because I think that's important. Mulo says the Oasis is free too. They don't like griefers and is fairly small and slightly modded. It's what I've gone on as dabbles back into Minecraft. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, see, same on LD. They're very strict with griefers and stuff. And it's really modded, heavily modded though, and I'm not real comfortable with that personally, because sometimes you'll cut a tree down and you get different kinds of wood than you'd think, and that kind of stuff. What is going on here? Who went all the way out here in the Nether? What have you done? Bye, Sis Ferris. Ferris, thanks so much for stopping by, and good night. Have a good night. I need to explore this server a bit. You do. I'm not going to follow this. I'm bored with this. This is terrible content. You do, Moonwillow. There's a lot of stuff. There's some places on the server that have not yet been explored. I sent you the GopherCraft overviewer, right? No, sadly, says Akira. Yeah, if you know somebody who knows how to drive a stick shift, talk to them. Get them to teach you how. All you need is like a parking lot that's empty. TBH, the Brohood. Please subscribe to my channel. Hey, thanks for stopping by, TBH. That's your one. I allow everybody one advertisement, so there you go. And welcome to the stream. Sienna says, well, even though getting a license is expensive in Sweden, accidents are rare, even during the winter, which is mostly thanks to the strict education around it. See, that's pretty smart, too. But yeah, Akira, get somebody to teach you. If you know how to drive a stick shift, well, in the first place, you can get a car with a stick shift, which is cheaper by about $1,000 than an automatic. And secondly, if you own a stick shift car, people will not want to borrow it. Because a lot of people cannot... Hey, let's go to sleep. These are apparently traps left by Scody Garbitas. Although he'll deny it. They don't care if you can't drive, they let you drive. Oh yeah, in the United States, it's not very strict. TBH says, you're good at Minecraft. Thanks, TBH. What kind of videos you put up? How about that? I will ask you that and allow you to answer that about your channel. But after that, let's not advertise. And I'm going to show you guys spawn, and we're ending in 5 minutes, guys. Moola says, yeah, you sent me the overview. Okay, good. That's a good way to figure out what you want to go look at and what places on the server are not yet inhabited or anything if you want a little bit of privacy. So you can't really see spawn from here. Over there, there's a tree farm. Back there is a farm. We're going to do a quick look around spawn, then I'm going to hop back through into the nether, and then we'll end. This is our lovely area where you spawn. The Christmas tree needs to come down. Here's our beautiful city hall, which has a really cool roof. Let's go up there. Oh my goodness, why am I lagging so hard? I feel like I'm lagging quite a bit. So gotta go outside. The roof is kind of a checkerboard motif, which looks really good on the overviewer. TBH says funny vids. Oh, alright. Well, I'll tell you what I tell everybody. When anybody subscribes to me, I check out their channel. Amu says I'm learning stick shift, or manual as you call it. It's more common to drive a manual car than an automatic. See, that's reversed in the US. People are lazy here. Here's the inn. Here's my little tiny house at spawn. Flower shop. The warehouse. Here's the bakery. Over here's our McMansion area, sort of, with some bigger houses up that way. It hasn't been built in a whole lot. Yeah, that's most... Oh, wait, there's a... Because this is like the commercial district. Archer, Boyer, Fletcher. This is a Goodwill. It's like Goodwill. There's the iron shop. Here is the concrete house. Yeah, that's most of spawn right there. It's kind of... It's got a nice organic feel to it. There's the bookshop. Here's just a... Oh, over there's where we've got our Dilios from the end. Same here, says Sienna. Moola says, I mean, a lot more common in the UK. Right. In the US, people are lazy. And music vids. Oh, cool. Do you play the music? I mean, are you playing original songs or what? Sienna says, you can, however, get a license for automatic, but then you can never drive a manual car. Well, that's smart. Did you make all this? I did not. This is a server with a lot of friends who know each other in real life. An SMP server. So we have 20 or 25 members, most of whom don't play a lot. But I built some of those buildings. I did not build this. I helped with this, but I did not build this. This was Steel Douglas and Xmods? Who's the other person that was building this? Yeah, I think Xmods was the other one who did most of the work. Because big builds, I get frustrated with big builds. Hey, Moonwell, join the game! Bum, bum, bum! Just was rendering in 2 minutes. Sienna says, and automatics are rare in Sweden. Yeah, I can believe that. TBH says, I make my own songs. Okay, that's cool, man. I'm subscribed to Guitar Hero. He does a lot of cool guitar stuff. So I'm going to have to look you up. If you subscribe and I get that email, I will check out your channel. Alright, fair enough? And I only want you to subscribe to me. Well, I only want you to stick around subscribing to me if you're going to watch some stuff. If you're just subscribing for subs, don't. Because I don't need subscribers. I need people to watch. And I'm losing, like I said, I'm losing my advertising here mid-March. No, mid-February. Which is discouraging. But it is what it is. And whatever. It's still cool that you made some of it. Yeah, thank you. I also do music vids. I also do IRL videos. I do tabletop role-playing game videos. There's a lot on this channel. It's very diverse. Moonwell says, that's that's the same in the UK. Akira the cat says, around here where I live, everyone my age drives all the time. No one really cares they drive, to be honest. Where do you live, Akira? Are you from the States? What state do you live in? Don't go any more specific than that, because Moonwell says, oh, just tried to get on, but wasn't allowing me to connect, saying it's not connecting for whatever. It must be bad internet, Moonwell, because it said you connected. Anyway, so that's about it. We're at 5:59 p.m. I've got to go downstairs, turn on the oven, because there's pizza coming and it's going to get stuck in the oven to warm it back up. Thanks for coming, everybody. We had a lot of people watching tonight. Say, hey, no trolls. We didn't have anybody come on and was a jerk, and I love that. So thanks to the new people that came, to Gummy, and oh my gosh, I can't remember their names, and DM coming back, and TBH showing up and stopping by and saying hello, telling us a little bit about his YouTube channel. Check him out. Check out the people in chat here. TBH says, okay, I'll subscribe. I'll check out your channel. If I think it's something I'm going to watch, I will definitely subscribe. Santa says, I had that issue when I was at my parents'. Aw, darn it, Moon. You got to get some better internets over there. Akira the cat, thanks for stopping by. Thanks, everybody. As always, I appreciate it. Let's sleep the night away, and we'll end in daylight. And Drew came by. We had a lot of people come by today. That was awesome. It was fun. Abby was here for a little bit. I don't know if she's still here or not, but if she is, to her, bye, Abby. Minnie says, oh, yeah, 1 Minute E. I haven't talked to you in so long. I'll tell you a little story about 1 Minute E. I was having a terrible, terrible time one night. I was really bummed in a stream. I don't know if I ended it early or not. And she sent me a little message in Skype and was like, are you okay? You seem down. It was the sweetest thing. And that whole family is so great. I just love that family. Her mom is awesome too. Maria is just amazing. Night Minnie, Akira Cat says, oh, see ya. Moon says I need to finish my laundry. Two for my uniforms. And 1 Minnie says Night Moon. Okay, so good night, everybody. Thanks so much, everybody, for stopping by. It means the world to me when people come in there chatting and they're talking and they're giving up some of their time in the day just to watch me derp around in Minecraft. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. And I will talk to y'all next time.